So many airlines are phasing out first class, but Qatar still has it on their A380. But today I'm flying first from Doha to Perth. But first, I need to get to Doha.
R5.
Well, I've just settled into my seat. This is 2A on this A350-900. And it's a big business class cabin. What I like about it is that there are no lockers. Look, see up there? There's no lockers up there. All the lockers above me. And it makes this cabin so much roomier and so much more pleasant. And then you've got the little break halfway through there where people walk on through left and right. And then there's another smaller section of business class behind it. And when I got to my seat, look, a gift box of Diptyque products. And what's in there, you cry? Face cream and lip balm, body lotion and a fragrance. And you'll know from past videos that I love the Diptyque 34. Now this is not 34, this is a new fragrance to go with the loud music. Philocycos, I hope that's how you pronounce it. Let's have a smell. It's light, floral of some sort. Don't ask me to get into detail. It's not my favourite. I still haven't found nothing as good as 34, and I'm not even sure they make that anymore. And I've been served bubbly. It's French, it's Gosset or Gosset. I'm going to go with Gosset. This is the Brut Grand Reserve. You can also have a Taittinger Rosé and a whole lot more. Now in a second Abigail will come past and she'll take my order. She's from the Philippines, and I can tell you I'm going to Manila for the first time in my life in about 5 weeks' time.
Hello everyone! So today we have a dine anytime concept. So we are serving a dinner option, and we also have the sweet finale option.
The aircraft itself is 8 years old and has 36 seats in business, and I think 247 back in the main cabin. Well, a very pleasant 5 hours and 10 minutes after taking off. We're now 10 minutes away from landing. Food-wise, I had the healthy fish option, and then I completely ruined it with some gorgeous ice cream. Now, next up, we're going to one of the world's great lounges. In fact, is this the best lounge in the world? Could well be. Well, we've landed here into Hamad International Airport. It's a beautiful airport, and better to be inside because outside at 11:30 or so, whatever it is, it's every bit of 33 degrees as we head towards the lounge. Now, before I go to the first class lounge, I want to show you this new lounge for business class passengers in the North Terminal. It's fair to say that the Arabs do airports and lounges like nowhere else on earth. These are so lavish and beautiful, so quiet, and like European airports, a little bit warmer than I'd like, but still, the food, the drink on offer, the service is quite spectacular. And this one here, as you can see, looks over this gorgeous garden area. Reminds me a little bit of Singapore's airport. It is peak hour outside in the airport, but in here in this first class lounge it's quite glorious, and we would have ceilings that would be 2, 4, 6, 7 metres high, and lots of empty space, giving this real impression of luxury, and this is absolute luxury. Beautiful water feature over there, and I've done something on this lounge before, but it's still worth talking about in terms of they have a great kitchen over here. This is the menu. And I would have liked to have ordered something, and I still may do, but I've just had so much to eat today. But for the sake of enlightening you, I'm going to make a sacrifice. My Airbus A380 is leaving from gate C13. That's about a 6-minute walk from the first class lounge. And I'm very keen to see if this is full in first class. It'll certainly be full in business and probably economy. Well, this is seat 2F on the A380. I did actually think I was in the one next to me on the window, but no, that's 2K. So I've got a middle seat. The one next to me is free, and I gather this divider, does go down. Although, if you were travelling with a loved one, you could sit and talk to them, but that's not the case today. That one's free. The other 7 are taken. This is a very roomy cabin, and once again we have no lockers in the middle and none on the sides. Up the front there's some locker space for the bags, but in here There's a little bit of room underneath the seat in front, and that's about it. Now, I've flown this cabin a couple of times before with upgrades, free upgrades, but today I've actually paid, and with Qatar they offer you the chance when you check in to pay an extra fee to upgrade. Now this is a 11-hour flight, and it was 1,100 and something euros to go from business to first. Is that good value? Yeah, I think if I was to book it as a first class fare, it would have been more than that, but obviously there's space in first, so it's advantageous for them to get some sort of revenue for it. And this is a big seat. It doesn't have a door that goes across here, but it does have this divider, which, like the middle one, does come down. Already waiting on board is a bottle of water, and we get some olives with some cheese. Good cheese. If this flight was full, there would be 517 people on board. Isn't that phenomenal? It's such a big aircraft. And when it comes to crew on board, there is one crew member to 2.3 passengers here in first. There's one crew member to 5.3 passengers in business, and one crew member to 37 in economy. Of course, that's one of the reasons why you pay so much more to go first or business, because of that crew ratio. And of course the space, the food, the drinks, the luxury, the fact that there are 2 toilets up there, big ones for 7 people today.
Jay Silver.
Yes, Jay Silman.
All customers are now boarded. This aircraft is bound for Perth. Ground staff, it is time to disembark the aircraft.
How's this for a bathroom in here? It's got a lovely seat, and under here is a toilet. There's no doubt this is a very nice aircraft. Like some other Middle Eastern carriers, we got offered dates and Arabian coffee, which all wasted on me. Now, you might have seen my Lufthansa flight review of their first class on board the 747. Well, I can tell you that the screen on this particular A380 is far superior. The Lufthansa one was dull, small, and very hard to navigate. This, on the other hand, is a handy size, very bright, and easy to navigate. I said these are noise-cancelling headsets, and like the other flight, there is a Bizarro audio video jack in here, along with the USB charging point. Oh, and the power is up the front of the suite. So I've just been poured a glass of Bollinger Le Grand Année Brut Rosé 2007. This is fruity and retails for about 226 US a bottle. Look, I've come down here to the bar just quickly before A, I'm going to go to sleep, and B, before this battery runs out. But this is the bar at the back. Well, it's not quite at the back because there's some seating behind, but it's about 2/3 the way down the plane. Beautiful area, spacious, plenty to eat and drink, and later on when this fills up with lots of people, it's a real social scene. Well, it's I think about 3 a.m. my body clock time. So I've decided I'll skip dinner and I'll go straight to sleep. Well, it's 6 hours after I went to sleep. We did have some rather impressive turbulence last night, which woke most of us up, I think, but no drama. Now I've decided to eat, and I can tell you that the menu is slightly different from my previous flight. Obviously, it's a step up. Oh, they have caviar, but I'm probably not going to have any. Bit rich for a breakfast food, I think. So instead I'm just having the Caesar salad with chicken. If you're wondering about the wine list, here it is. You can just press pause at any point if you want to have a good look at what is on offer. But also, one thing that is a little bit frustrating is I've got a bag and I have to put it in that locker up the front there. So when you want something out, you sometimes have to move other people's bags out as well. But of course that gives you more room in the suite, so there's always a payoff. Now, a lobster roll is not something I would typically order on a flight, but I took a punt today after the Caesar salad, and I liked it. It was a lot better than I envisaged it to be, and I give it a 7.3 out of 10, but I give the seat a 9 out of 10. It's just so lovely to sleep on. We've landed and we're just about to disembark and get back to real life in Perth. There's no doubt that is a beautiful way to fly. In fact, both flights were exceptional, but obviously the comfortable bed in first class on that last sector was dreamy. Now it's through customs and immigration, pick up my bags and head home to a surprise. Whoa! And this is my new surprise. My wife ordered this 12 months ago, and it's arrived while I was away. And just the smell of it is quite sensational. Where's the button to start it? Jeepers. When you start. Whoa! Sounds like a race car. Now, if you've enjoyed this video, could you do me a favour, please, and hit the like button, and for those of you unsubscribed, please remedy that situation now. And for a whole lot of extra content, this is where you need to go. Thanks for watching, and stay passionate! It's French.